He's enormous.
Big boy. My goodness.
Can I just be back a little bit from our place area? Push the bed back. So this is gonna be Sarge's distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarge is gonna be Karen's distraction. Make sure I got the place on camera. Alright. So what I do is I walk Sarge around. Actually, I'll show you the beginning part because you're going to probably need to do this at home. We only have one place big enough for the Great Danes.
That's funny.
The pallet. So usually I teach them to go to a whole bunch of them, and they might actually teach them that a couch. The couch upstairs is a little small, actually, for the Great Danes.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll bring this couch up for his other place. So they get a little bit specific. So when you go home, you're going to have to do this, which is I walk over, and then when all 4 feet hit place, just say place. So this is the intro to it.
Okay.
Place. Sorry, bud. Place. Place. Boy. Place. No. Good place. So if he stops like that, because he wants to sing next to his mommy, I just put a little tension on the leash and guide him over.
Okay.
And see how I bump him?
Yes. Yep.
Now I'll bump him again. Into him. Place. Oh, so I just moved on to step 2. So step 2 is, without meaning to.
Uh-huh.
So step 2, I walk up, I point to the place, and I want him to walk on it himself.
Okay.
We call this the send. Sarge, place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good boy. Good place. Okay, let's go. No. See how he's already dawdling because he wants to see his buddy.
He wants to, yeah. Yeah, he wants to do anything but.
Place. Good boy. If he steps off, just step near his foot or bump him on.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, let's go. Come on. Place. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Good boy. Okay, let's go. So I like to, before I start doing the next step of them, I like to get at least 4 in a row.
Okay.
So by that I mean place. So that would be 1 in a row. Okay, let's go. And this goes with anything I'm training. So if I'm doing sets, not that we've gotten there with the correction yet.
Right.
I want 4 in a row. Place. 2. Good boy. Okay, let's go. Place. Good boy. 3. Let's go. So see, I'll just stand here and put a little pressure on.
Okay.
Place. But he was a good boy, went to his place. Good boy. Okay, let's go. So practice that. So again, the steps are I walk up, I point, place. The pointing's important.
Okay.
Good boy. Okay, let's go. And then I release him with the okay, and then
Okay.
I tend to say let's go. It's not something I formally train them, but let's go always
Sure.
just means come towards me or
Sure.
come with me.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's try. The same type of thing. Ice cubes.
That none come out of there anymore. Sorry, Sarge.
Great. And then on my left.
And you don't have to yell, don't choke up on the,
Oh, sorry. That's a hug. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Just leave this hand.
Get rid of that.
Okay.
We want everything to be, so, cause I teach loose leash because when you have less control, that means they're doing more work.
Sure.
When they're actually doing it well.
Okay.
That's what you want. You want
Yeah.
them to be able to control themselves.
Okay. So I'll just like walk over here
Yep.
and then. when I
And just
turn-
whenever you feel like it, go towards the place, point, and say place. Yep, you can just turn around.
Oh.
Don't be so gentle.
Don't be so gentle.
Yeah.
Place. Good
And
boy.
then good boy, yeah.
Let's go.
That would be your one.
Okay. I don't know how to do that a little bit.
There you go.
Place.
Two.
Good boy. Oh, okay.
Go drops down.
Place. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go. Okay. Place. Good boy. Good boy, baby. Good boy. Let's go.
You
Wait,
just walk, don't,
Okay.
Keep moving
yeah,
Okay.
or put pressure on it until he moves towards you.
Okay.
Yeah, and bump him when he does that.
Nuts. Place. Good boy. Good boy. Let's go. Place. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Sorry, I guess I don't need to like stare him down. Place.
You don't, I have been getting him used to, like, when he's in his crate,
Yeah.
and I, look at him in his eyes, sometimes he'll
Mhm.
bark at me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll sit there with my treats and just stare at him and pick him
Okay.
out, and then when he's quiet, I'll say, "Be quiet."
Okay.
Treat,
Okay.
you know.
Okay.
So you don't need to stare him down, but sometimes I deliberately.
Do it.
Yeah.
Kind
Well, because I want him to get used to people looking at
Sure,
him eyes. He does the same
exactly.
thing with the dog.
the
I know.
dogs?
People aren't
Yeah.
gonna run around like this, right?
Right, I know.
So it's like.
I know. I know. You better learn, buddy. Okay.
Got beautiful eyes.
Okay. I know.
He's gonna get used to it sometime.
We do.
Well, a lot of dogs find that a challenge, that's why, and they have to learn that it's not,
Sure. That it's not. a
in our
challenge.
species, it is not a challenge.
Right. Right. It's just polite to look at people.
Right, exactly. It's something we do, it's nice.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna get you.
Right. Place. Good boy. Good boy. Okay.
He tends to do it more when he's in the crate with me.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Which could either be him bossing me to get him the hell out of the crate,
That's true.
or it could be barrier aggression. A lot of dogs, they don't get truly aggressive, but they'll
Mhm.
bark and stuff when there's a barrier.
When they're in, okay. Place. Good boy.
It's called barrier aggression, but it's not considered true aggression. Because when you open up the door, then it stops.
Sure, sure.
Where if a dog was truly aggressive, it wouldn't stop when you opened up the door.
Mm-hmm. Place. Good boy. Good boy.
Alright, so I'll show you the next step.
Okay.
I actually might put the long line on it just for my sense of comfort.
Has he been okay? Does he sleep in the crate, or has he been okay with not chewing things?
He was fine in the crate, but he started pooping
Okay.
at night,
Mhm.
so we started putting him back in the crate at night,
Yeah.
unfortunately, and
Yeah.
his diarrhea's come back a little bit today.
Did it? Okay.
But it was gone for a while, but it came
Was
back
it?
just, a little
Okay.
bit today, so. And that's when he was pooping, when he was out of the
When he was
crate
out of the
before.
crate, yeah.
So,
Okay.
He like at nighttime,
Yeah.
he runs into the crate, you know, I think
Okay.
he's comfortable in
Sure,
there.
yeah,
His
we
blanket's
actually
in
have,
there,
that's his blanket in the
Okay.
crate.
yeah.
and he sleeps right next to this guy.
I just wanna make sure he wasn't chewing things.
No, does he at home? No, he's not very good about
Only if
that.
he gets bored, if I have like a cardboard box or something.
He's
he'll
probably
try to-
not very bored here.
It's true, it's true, he's
We
not.
put a big bone in his crate with him and sometimes another toy.
Yeah, cool.
He's pretty content at
Right
night
there.
to be in there.
Good.
And he's safe, you know, you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about,
Right,
him getting into anything or
sure,
pooping. He did poop 2 nights in a row outside the crate.
okay, yeah,
So I think he was probably nervous, he
Yep.
feels a little safer in the crate.
sure.
And the dozer's right next to him. And I thought he's
Big boy.
like, what's gonna happen? What's going on?
Right.
What are we gonna do?
It's all my buddies.
Hey,
All
Sarge,
of them.
what are you doing?
Okay. So then, place 2, 3, 4. Make sure he doesn't walk off. That's what you do if he tries to walk off. So we have this. So everyone be prepared to step on that. I don't think he will.
Mhm.
We just had that day where he jumped over the fence. So.
Oh, when he ran, yeah.
So I'm not
But
so
he doesn't
trusting.
run from you though, does he?
He
Jen?
doesn't run for me, no, no, he'll come back to me. He'll come back to me.
So now we can do this, and I can sit down and do this with him there too. And I can have Godot out laying if I might have to correct him a few times for trying to get out. of it
He's
and
never
play
done this in the
Godot.
garage.
No, he's never done it in the garage. But he's pretty used to it. And I've never known him to run when a leash is on, but I'm just super cautious.
Yeah.
Super cautious. Oh, good boy. Okay. So as long as you don't think he's gonna run into you, you can drop the leash. Tap a long line on it.
Sure, yeah. He will. Alright.
And I'll let you know when to stop circling.
Okay. Just got it out. Wait. Stop my habit here. Okay.
Oh,
Place
you wanna
on
send him
the
to a
next
place in that circle?
Oh, sorry. I
I thought you were
were
just looking for a perfect setup. And then I realized,
I was getting a little
Okay,
musical place.
I know. I thought you were gonna tell me when to have it placed. Okay.
no, wait, I'll tell you when you can tell him okay after he's on the.
Let's
Oh,
get him on
I'm
the
so
perfect
sorry.
animal circle.
So I'm just gonna. Okay, so I'll go around like once here and then I'll tell him to place.
Yes,
Okay.
okay. And then you can circle him without the leash. And
Okay. Okay.
And drop the leash.
Sorry. I was a little slow on that.
Good boy. Do I tell him to stay or anything, or just
No.
okay?
Just watch for him, make sure he doesn't get any of his feet on. So he can lie down, he can sit, he can spin and twirl, I don't care, as long as all 4 feet remain on the place
Right.
object.
Okay. And if he tries to step off, I kind of scoot like you did.
Right.
Okay.
Do you have any large pallets at your house?
I don't right now.
Does he have a large doggy bed of some
He
sort?
has 2 large beds.
Okay.
Yes.
That's what I would set up.
One for upstairs and one for downstairs.
We have no large, well, except for the bed that Godot came with.
Came with, yeah. You know, I had to order mine online because I just, everywhere I look, it's like, oh, it's not really for him to be comfortable.
I know, even if it says extra large, he'll be like
There's
23, but you like, it's not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's still, his legs are hanging off the side,
Yeah.
something I feel bad, I'm like, okay.
Orbits made a big one, didn't they? Orbits.
I don't
Oh,
know
Orbis.
about that, I don't know what that is, if that's Fur Haven, they make ones.
Even where I got mine, they were like your bed is just as nice as mine. Cause it's like a Tempur-Pedic type thing.
That's what this one is.
Okay, you can release him and set him up again, so say, okay, then let's go.
Can we grab the leash?
He's
stepping
like,
on
I'm
it,
not
Lulu.
sure,
He's stepping on it.
I'm keeping myself here.
Right? Okay. And then just do the same thing?
Yep. I'm sorry, sweetie, I was timing that for you, and then I started, are you timing?
I am
Okay,
tired.
good.
Let's go. Let's go. Legs. Doesn't have to sit. Just
Nope.
sit.
Just has to keep his 4 paws on him. And I tell people, never tell your dog to sit, or, I mean, the whole purpose of this is a place for him to be comfortable
Right.
in the house, perhaps if you have company over.
Yep.
That he stays there,
Mm-hmm.
no one bothers him, much like sit on the dog.
Right. Right.
But it's, so he gets to decide how he's comfortable,
Okay.
as long as all 4 people.
They're on that.
That's the only caveat.
Like, what are
You
you
can
doing?
widen your circle a little bit if you wanted to.
Okay, you can release him. Set him up again, and then I'm gonna have you come sit over here,
Okay.
and, I do this for 5 minutes with him at a time.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes I do it with that for a half an hour with him if I'm watching TV or drinking
Yeah.
Godot.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Go. Place.
That was good, that was tricky for him, cause he had to go around your other
Around,
side to
yeah.
get there. Now you can come sit down. Try to look for things. And just be ready to spring to your feet if he, tries to put a party on.
Sure.
You're so spry, Gabrielle. He's kind of correcting himself. He's standing on his leash.
He's like pulling it down a little.
Self-correction.
Oh.
He's a sweet little thing.
He's sweet.
Sweet big thing, actually.
Yeah. He's little compared to him.
Yeah. I know.
It's crazy.
It's enormous.
He was supposed to be the biggest one of his litter too, so I don't know what's up with that.
Shayna was the biggest one of her litter, and now grown up, she's the smallest one as well.
Interesting. I haven't seen any of his siblings.
I think she was just a big piggy in the womb and probably drank
Sure.
up everyone's
Sure.
attention.
Yep. And it's
She's kind of a bully too, so.
oh well, this is
Oh. You know, he was a good boy.
I've heard there are European style Great Danes too, and then more of like an American style, kind of like with labs
Also with Dobermans.
and Dobermans too. So maybe that's some of the difference too.
I don't know.
I think Sarge is perfect just the way he is.
He is, I know.
Yeah, I prefer them to be smaller because
Yeah.
it's less on their joints.
Sure, I
Like
know,
I said,
yeah.
he's probably carrying 50 pounds over
I
him.
know.
It's huge.
That's a lot, that's a
Yeah.
whole other doggy.
Yep.
He's like,
He's carrying
three
around like 30
medium-sized
Ziggies.
doggies. Yeah, it was like 3,000 Ziggies probably.
Extra,
So cute.
30 extra Ziggies.
Ziggies are a chihuahua.
The little one, I
Yes,
saw,
5
yeah.
pounds.
So cute.
Yeah, I saw him when I first came to
Yeah, so
drop
funny.
him off, yeah.
5
So
pounds of
tiny.
chihuahua.
Adorable.
So he was attacking you.
Yeah. He's very cute.
It's funny, but if Ziggy was Sarge's size, it would be a real problem, you know?
Yeah,
No, that's why if you have a big dog and you have a problem, you have a real problem
Right.
on your hands.
Exactly.
You don't have a little problem.
right.
That's why I wish we got guys like Godot when they were much smaller, because it's much easier to prevent those
Sure.
problems then.
Yep.
As they get bigger, they get more manageable to control.
What would you say, is he doesn't like other dogs as
Yeah.
much? Like smaller dogs?
Hates them.
Interesting.
I don't think he hates him, I just think he doesn't know what to do, like,
Well, I sometimes think he wants to play, but then that play can turn to aggression really fast.
Yeah.
When the more they get frustrated, and if
Yeah.
the other dog's like, no, I don't want to play with you.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
when these two guys play, they really have fun together, but I make sure that I stop it, like, at a good point where they're
Right.
both having fun.
Right. Before they
Then
get a
I'll
little.
stop it, and before it kinda gets a little, cause he wants to kiss his ears and lick his
Yep.
face and stuff, and
Godot's
He
not
doesn't.
so into it.
Not so into it, yeah.
And that could also be like a dominant thing, in that they don't want to be seen as submissive to the other dog.
Sure.
Where that's not what your dog needs.
Right. He just wants to.
He wants to
love
love.
everything.
Loves.
Yeah. He used to do that to the other Dane.
He's a big lover boy.
Just be in his face.
how did the other dog take that?
He was fine. He would just go up, like, you know how he comes up and stands in your face? He would do
Yeah.
that to the other dog. You just stand there.
Were they
You're
puppies
so
together
calm.
now?
No, the other one, he was 2 when we got him. So, and he's annoyed him his whole life. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm pretty sure Sarge loves this Dane more than this Dane loves, you know what I mean? Loves him because it's like, oh. But
He's a super nice boy.
he is. I was nervous how he would do without him, but he seems to be doing, he's okay.
Dogs are pretty resilient.
Yeah, and he still has my little one Domino. He kind of snuggles up to her sometimes.
How old is Domino?
She just turned 12. She's an old lady.
And you had Domino for 12 years?
Yep. Yeah, I got her when she was like 7 months old. I got her from the animal shelter. So
How's she doing?
she's doing well. She's got cataracts, so she's partially
You can
blind.
release him.
Can I say okay from here or?
Oh, no, you have to walk, I'm sorry, you have to walk all the way up that door. That's so that they don't start releasing themselves.
Okay.
Do you feed Domino raw?
I don't. I was going to, but it was going to be such small portions. So
It'd be hard to cut it all
it would be
up.
hard to cut it up. Plus, she's older. Her teeth aren't fabulous.
Right.
So I just feed her. Is it Nature's Recipe? I think is the brand.
What is it?
Okay. Nature's Recipe. We get it at Pet Life.
I love it.
Do they eat right next to each other and stuff?
No, she eats by herself, and then I feed him. Usually, I feed him by hand.
Right.
But then I'll feed her, and he's fine. Like he'll kind of look at her, but she is a little bit like she'll get snippy if there's food around. So I just feed her in her corner, and then it's done. Then I leave water up for the both of them.
She gobbles it right up.
Alright, so the last thing are stays.
Sarge's good, he doesn't hesitate at all, he just gobbles it
Yeah,
right up.
yeah. That's
Licks
nice.
the bowl clean.